Alright then, welcome back to yet another episode of Empires and Allies, a game which we've been having so much fun with. I've been playing this game so much because it definitely reminds me of Command & Conquer. The nostalgic factor is strong in this one. I'm having so much fun playing this so far, and it seems like a lot of you guys have seemed to join in that have watched my previous video, which is quite impressive, even though that video is definitely not the most popular one. It is doing fairly well in terms of how many members we've got in our alliance. Now, with a game like Empires and Allies, allies are very, very important. Now, this game also has some pretty nice features that it adds to the whole clan / alliance system. So this is what we are going to be talking about this video. Let's have a look at the alliance chat. So we can come over, we've got global chat, but we don't really worry about that because, let's see, it's just people speaking in foreign languages and trying to recruit people to their alliances. We've got an alliance chat. We've got 15 people so far. We've got a couple of people that have watched my videos, and it's pretty cool just talking about strategy in this game. So if you do want to do that, you can go ahead and join in. The clan is called Arsenal Robert. Now, this is just our private chat if ever you want to go ahead and chat privately with someone, which is nice. I guess it could be open up for abuse though, but I think it's a positive feature, not a negative one really. It could be very useful. But the one thing that I really like the most in this game is that we can send gifts to people. So I know that, like, sometimes in some games you might have too much of a certain resource and you want to send it to someone. You can go ahead and do that now. So let's go say we want to send something to Sniper. We can go ahead and send the 3 resources which we raid for, so fuel, supplies, and steel. And we can send in as much as we want of that. So if we ever run into a trade cap, we can go ahead and send in pretty much all of our fuel if you wanted to. I don't want to do that, but if we were feeling philanthropic, then definitely we can do that. Now, another little feature that I've noticed is that we can also donate gold. The maximum amount is 10, even though I've got something like 300 gold, which is the premium currency in this game, the one that you have to pay for, or you can unlock through doing achievements in this game and smaller things like that. But that's pretty much the premium currency, and that's how they're going to make the money in this game, so they want to be promoting that. But it's pretty cool how we're able to actually go ahead and send a certain amount of gold to our alliance members. Now, the most you can send is 10, so it's not going to be easily abused, but it is pretty cool to keep in mind. Now, another thing as well is that as you can see, we've got Rock and Rod and Hugo Chavez building one's building a rally flag and another building's a storage bunker. What we're able to do is donate to them, and that'll speed up time. I'm not quite sure exactly by how much, but it does speed up their buildings of at least of what they're building, so that's pretty cool. But you're also able to request resources as well in case you need something for an upgrade, which is what I've been doing quite a bit. I've been upgrading a lot of my units, which brings me to say that I've been using a lot of these troops called Rangers. They're the basic infantry in the game, so nothing too spectacular. They're just your, I guess, your meat shields almost. Meat shield in numbers is what we'll call them. But we have these Rangers, and now we've got a fair few riflemen, as you can see. And then out the front row, we've got also, at least in this second troop tarmac that I'm looking at, we've got 2 guys with RPGs, so they can shoot through walls, or at least above walls, so walls don't really seem to affect them, which is pretty cool. But now that I've hit level 4 riflemen as well, we have unlocked medics. So upgrades, not only are they say an Excel spreadsheet upgrade almost, like you get an increase of damage per second and health increase and all that, but you also get new abilities, which I think is really, really cool in this game. So what we can do now is, I did go ahead and record an episode of this yesterday, but unfortunately my recording crashed, which was no fun, because I did overtake Africa and I wanted to show you guys the boss battle for that, but unfortunately I can't go ahead and replay that, which I know is very sad, but 'tis life. But what I've been doing is continuing more of this campaign. Let's go ahead and go attack Italy. So the reason I'm playing the campaign is because I need those gold bullions, so we can go ahead and get that second builder, because that's the most important thing in this game. Now, This is a satellite feed, so we can have a little look of what we've got. We've got a barrel or a cache, and that is definitely not a cache because these things are caches or cache. This cache gives us a boost in ability points that we're able to go ahead and use, whereas this is a barrel, and like in Command & Conquer, the barrels are explosive and they destroy everything within quite a large radius. So we're gonna have to go destroy that. First off, I think the artillery is gonna have to go. He's got 2 artillery. Alrighty. Okay, so let's go attack this guy. Now, one of the coolest features of this game is if you start out with an attack using the Hellfire missile, you get a very, very cool cutscene. Now, you might be able to see that tank move. Watch this. If I use the Hellfire, you can actually see the tank move during the cutscene. How cool is that? I think just the little features in this game definitely make it so much better. Alright, now what I'll use is a 10 on that barrel, and hopefully that'll destroy a couple of the things around here. It's alright. Not the end of the world. And then time to drop off our infantry and the 1 tank. Alright, now we are going to lose a couple of these riflemen. Here we go. Here comes the rocket RPG guys shooting through above the wall. And then we are going to destroy this supply and that cache. So that'll give us a lot more of these battle points, which we're going to be able to use. There we go. We've got 38 now. Let's go destroy that domed turrets and send in a predator missile on that artillery. Boom. Artillery was looking pretty cool though. So we are clearing this base pretty quick, smart, no real problems to be seen. I'll also go ahead and use my A10 on that gun tower. And he is a goner, he's gone. As we start our celebratory cheer. Got a lot of resources, and also with that loot donated sign, our clan members get 10% for every amount of loot that we get. So I think that's definitely also pretty cool as well. So it definitely adds up with this alliance building. This alliance building is where you collect your loot that you get the 10% from of all your alliance members winning. So that's also a pretty neat feature. Another neat little feature is this, the Strikeforce. So the more friends you have, so you can choose an alliance member to be part of our Strikeforce. Terminator, it is your time to shine. What we can do is we can drag him, and we can drag him to certain buildings, and what that'll do is obviously this incentivizes you to be part of a alliance. But you can drag him to, say, one of these troop tarmacs, so he'll give us increased troop damage and increased troop health, or maybe to get increased command points, or maybe to this watchtower to give us increased damage and increased health. Let's go ahead and use it on this tank. And now the tank turns green, so to indicate that it'll give us some extra damage and extra health that it also has. Upgrading, what are we upgrading? We're upgrading the troop tarmac to level 3. But what I'd like to get is enough oil to start upgrading maybe my hellfire missiles. So I'll need 27,000 oil for that. Alright. So I need 4,000 more oil, which shouldn't be all that difficult to get. So guys, make sure you guys go ahead and join Arsenal Robert if you do want to go ahead and come play with me. This game's a lot of fun, I must admit. Having a lot of fun with it so far. And I must say that I'd probably much rather enjoy the actual single player campaign, because look how large this map is, and we've got so many different sections to it. It's going to last me quite a while. It's very reminiscent of just the campaign, because in Africa, the campaign missions aren't all that large and all that, I guess, strategic. It's just pretty much drop your forces and you just steamroll through the base. Whereas here now in Europe, it's becoming a lot more strategic. You need to start thinking a lot more, and it's a lot more fun as well. So now all our troops are ready. We're able to go back to the map. Let's go take Spain on 2 fronts. Seems like it's going to be a tough mission, so I'm not one to say no. Alrighty, so he's got some of these spiders, which I know that's not the name of, but that's what I'm going to be calling him. Alright, this mission is going to be quite tough. So what we'll do, let's go ahead and attack. And we'll see how we do. We've got that Strikeforce boost though. Alright, what we'll do is we'll quickly drop that Hellfire. The one thing about that I don't like about this is that cutscene lasts way too long. If you do that at the start, because if I just dropped the hellfire, it would have been much quicker to go ahead and we might have gotten some of those drones, but oh well. So let's go into, here we go. Try to get that dome and some of these spiders. Beautiful. Only one was alive. Alrighty. Let's drop everyone down. We've got that green tank as well down here, which I think is pretty cool. We'll start healing. Actually, no, I don't think he starts healing itself up. But here we go. We've got these medics running behind. Oh, God. We're getting absolutely wrecked over here. It's that artillery, isn't it? It sure is. Alright, we're going to have to watch out over here. That's for certain. We've lost a heck of a lot of troops. Is it all from that artillery? Why isn't it shooting now? Jeez. What's this guy doing? Oh, the tank's taking on the other tank. Alright. What we'll do is we'll quickly try to take that down, that artillery. Oh, good. It's not down yet either. It's taking its sweet time. What I'll do is I quickly heal these guys up, at least do my best. There we go. That artillery's down. We've won the battle anyway, because we destroyed that headquarters. I don't know when we did that, but it happened really quickly. Now, we are going to be struggling. Oh, these medics are coming into the tank. I guess that's all we've got left, so as long as we've got our medics to save that tank, we should be alright. Oh, we've got low battery side. Alright. Oh, we're going to be very close to actually finishing this. I wonder. Although if we get that weapons cache, that'll give us a lot more battle points and we should be much close to finishing this. And what I just realized as well is that in the campaign, in the single player campaign, there's no time limits as well to these battles. So we've definitely got this in the bag. Alright, so what we'll do is I will go ahead and drop a hellfire on this. Oh, geez, that must have been leveled up pretty highly because where are these guys going? Oh, hello. More resources. As long as these medics don't make an idiotic move and go over these mines. And mine did go off then, but that's alright. It's alright with me. Alright, so we'll get a A10 any second now, so we'll be able to get rid of that dome defense. There we go. I think I might have to use that flare just to signal my troops not to go over the mines. We'll have to wait and see. But the one thing that I like about Rival Kingdoms, another game that hopefully the video about that's going to be released pretty soon, but the one thing that I like about that game is that you can actually speed up the battles, because now it's a slow grind, especially with only one unit that can attack. It's quite a long grind to go ahead and actually destroy everything, and just especially with a slow moving vehicle like a tank, it's taken quite a while, but that's alright. Would be nice though to be able to speed it up. So now all defenses are gone. Easily done. Look at that tank go. Beautiful. 100%. Italy has been decimated. Lost a heck of a lot of guys though. That could have been much easier, but I guess that's what happens when you run in your meat shield, your human meat shields, into a wall of artillery. But I can't complain. Oh, here we go. Now this is the boss in Southern Europe. Field Marshal Utem Rod, the Peacemaker. I've crushed every single ADF threat to my rule. You'll be no exception. Peace through strength. Bit like Kane, really? Peace through power. Surprised why I didn't say peace through power, because I've never heard anyone say peace through strength. Peace through power is definitely the much more popular phraseology, I guess. But that's going to be it for Empires and Allies. This quick little video on alliances and promotions, so you guys can go ahead and join Arsenal Robert as well. We do need all the help we can get. Let's go ahead and upgrade the command power while I have you guys here of the Hellfire missile. So they'll give us a lot more damage and some increased experience, which once I've got that upgraded, we'll be able to upgrade our headquarters as well to level 8, which I'm looking forward to being able to. Let's see what we get. We get a lot of things. Wow. We get EMPs. We get some rocket drones. Very nice. We get another artillery. All right. Looking forward to that. Stay tuned for an episode on that. But until next time though, guys, I'll see you later, and thank you very much for watching.